It's a different day.
Ew, what are your eyes doing? Hey guys, welcome to Twinergy.
I'm Amber.
I'm Autumn, and today we are here to talk to you all about some family issues. Because we're family.
Don't keep saying we got issues. We're rebuking that in the name.
But I mean, we have issues.
We've had.
No, but like having issues, there's nothing wrong with having
What's
issues.
the definition of the word issue?
You've just got to work through them. Like,
I mean,
in like a healthy fashion. There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean,
Because Lord knows our family got issues.
My livelihood is based off people and their issues.
I mean,
I'm grateful for it. I mean, because there's always lessons
in the issues.
in the issues
Exactly.
to be learned.
So
okay.
we have issues. Ergo, we've learned a lot of lessons. Ergo, we are well equipped to help people with their family issues. Don't act like I didn't just make sense there.
Ergo.
I'm just saying.
Ew.
Look, if your family got issues, you can send us a message to contact@teamtwinergy.com and we would be glad to address it for you here.
We are Amber and Autumn. Fix my family.
That's the thing. She's gonna keep saying that.
I mean, it's gonna stick.
Today's question.
I'm reading it. Hey twins. My mother is aging in her upper 80s and is stubborn as a horse. How do I reason with her? Question mark.
So, we also have a woman family member that is in her 80s.
No, she's not. Who? Mary?
Yes.
She's 79. She turns 80 this year.
What?
She was born in 1941. She turns 80 this year.
Well, that just changes the context of the entire question. No. Basically, we have an aging family member who is stubborn as a horse. Would you or would you not classify her as stubborn as a horse?
She is ridiculous. She's 79 years young and is absolutely nuts. And she is stubborn as a horse. Like, I feel like as a person ages, their give a damn meter just gets busted. And they out here like...
Well, but then I also feel like they're set in their ways meter. It's like... You know, like, is that not the appropriate noise? Okay, either way.
That's the noise.
It's just like they are so set in their ways and they don't care what anyone else thinks. And like those two in a combination of each other is just like a bad mix.
So yeah, like what are you trying to reason about? Now, if it's about her health, her wealth, or her safety, that matters.
But see, I think it is. Because
Yeah.
those are the reasons that we, first of all, we're talking about our grandmother.
Yeah.
Mary is the name of our grandmother.
She's
okay?
nuts.
Yeah. So those are the main arguments and or issues that we have with our own aging family members. It's like, hey, maybe you can't eat the way that you used to. Hey, it's snowing outside. Maybe you shouldn't get
stay
in your
home,
car
crazy.
and drive, you know? It's like, hey, like, be careful who you answer the phone and talk to because of like phone scams and stuff like that. Hey, don't click that link that comes to your cell phone. You know, it's just like, they're so set in their ways. And I mean, I guess they have to have thought, well, I done made it this far in life. I must be doing something right.
So I'd be like, look, Ma, if you're like you, if you have any other kids, like or any siblings, siblings sit down, look, Ma, like Ma.
Yeah,
man.
I was like, no.
Look, Mom,
Yeah.
hello, Mother, however you would like to say it. Help us understand why you don't listen to what we say.
I mean, look, if we're trying to do that to grandmama, oh, Amber,
I mean,
I am how I am. That's just it.
what if we say how you are is no longer serving your best interest?
Well, I'm doing just fine.
Says who?
Says me, and
And
I'm the
who-
only one that matters.
Exactly. And who are you?
I'm the one living my life. See how we just role play that
Conversation's
right
just
now?
gone down
Like,
the sh-
my grandmother, that's exactly what she would say.
She's nuts.
Look, all you can do, in my opinion, is come from a place of like pure sincerity and
Yes.
concern and, you know, just express, I care about you and I care for your safety and well-being. And so maybe we need to start doing some things differently. I don't want to completely tell you that you can no longer live the life you're used to, but let's make some adjustments and modifications to make sure that you are here to be with us for years to come.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, I mean, this goes back to a person at any age. Like, you can't make somebody do anything, and that's the unfortunate thing, especially when somebody you care about, like your mother, and like getting to that age, because like there's a saying like once a man, twice a child, once a man, twice a child.
Yeah.
Like, because you're a baby, then you're an adult, and then you're like an older person, and so you have to be cared for differently in those seasons of your life. And so, but you also have to realize that she is still a person, and you cannot make a person do anything. Now, obviously, if it's like something really serious, you might need to get like lawyer involved or something. If it's like her will or just something like that's gonna really matter. But if it's about something like preferences you have overall,
But like, what if she smokes? Like, what if
you're
she's
not
been
gonna be able to
smoking?
stop her from smoking.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we know that in our own family. Like, you just have to do what Autumn says. You have to just have the most sincerest conversation. Because at the end of the day, that you're their child as well. Instead of kind of talking at her or what you think is best, help her to understand that you would like to do what she would like to do, and maybe can we find a compromise or a common ground, in just over maybe dinner or something, with something else in the mix, so it doesn't seem as like
Formal.
as
and
like
I think that's
intervention
important.
style.
Yeah, and it's important to like treat them as equals, because just
Yeah.
like you said, when you get to be a certain age, people start talking at you like you're a child,
Yeah.
commanding, you don't need to be eating that, you don't need to be going here, you don't need to, like, no, these people are still adults,
Yeah.
and so they don't respond well to like this scolding, especially from their child. It's like, wait
Yeah.
a minute, like, I raised you,
I
like,
birthed you.
you can't tell me how to, live my own life. But it's, so it's really from a place of like equality and understanding and compromise, not this like barking, you're getting older, you can't do the things you used to do, you're getting older. Sometimes older people don't like to talk about this stuff because they don't want to be reminded of their mortality. Like,
Yeah.
who does, to be honest?
Yeah.
But like, it's just all about the way you approach it, but coming to it from a place of care and concern, not from a place of like scold and control. So basically, like, you just have to talk to her, like, not at her. And just like working with a child, you've got to be patient.
Yeah.
Like, you've got to just like be patient and have compassion, and like not this like annoyance, like, oh, why won't you just do what's in your own best interest?
I have so many clients who tell me that they're caring for an older family member, like clients in their 40s or 50s caring for their parents, who are in their 70s or 80s, and how they have the same concerns so it's just like, it's rest assured in the fact that it's not just her, it's most people in that age group, and just try.
Love them through it.
Yeah, love them through it.
Well, what would you do with a rebellious teenager? Like, just love them through it.
Yeah, but also you gotta just let go mentally.
Yeah,
you can't change them.
You have to do everything that you can control, and then other than that, like, you just gotta let go and let God. So
I'm just like breathing like the energy out for you, just like deep, and just deep breaths, and you got to find your coping mechanism to deal with it, so you don't take that anxiety and frustration and annoyance into the conversation. So if you got to just do like some 10 breaths or something.
I mean, and so you don't take it away from the conversation. Like,
Yeah.
how many of us know like people that are stressed out caring about a person more than that person cares about themselves? Or like,
I
you're
used to
so
be that
worried
way.
you're so worried about like your parent driving on the road. It's like, they're not even that worried.
They out here.
Should they be? We don't know. But it's just like, you're more stressed than they are, So it's just like, you've got to care about yourself, and make sure that you're doing your own self-care so that you can be around to take care of them.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. But just know, like, we feel you. We understand. We just constantly persistent. It's not something you bring up and never bring up again. Like, you have to constantly drive home the point, like how much your grandparent means to you, how, you want them in your life for a long time, and how everything that you're discussing is in their best interest.
Twins fix my life.
Twins fix my life. Hopefully we fixed your life and your relationship with your mom. Just love her through it.
I know
That's all
y'all
I'm
can
gonna
relate in
say.
the comments with this one too. Like, man, it's like everything. It's like we all go through
Yeah,
together.
it's just, we're all
It's
a
the
big
human
family.
experience.
It is the human experience. So comment
I
down
love you
below.
guys to pieces.
like, how have you dealt with an aging parent? Was there some particular strategy that worked? Let us know, because we're trying to get our granny in check, and it is not working.
Y'all, if y'all like, we got to have her on, like, get to know us behind the scenes. Yeah, have her on the channel
because she's nuts. But let us know in the comments if you have a question. Send us an email to contact@teamtwinergy.com.
Please email us.
And we will talk to you next time. Bye.
Peace. Hey, ladies.
They didn't say that. Okay. Everything died.
What?
Like the battery died.
Ew.